Hi, it's Stephen at Goodie Goodie, and I'm making French Buttercream Petit Fours icing. Here it is on one of our cinnamon bun spirals. So we start with a bain-marie, which is just a pan of simmering water with a bowl put on top of it, not touching the water, just so it keeps a very even heat and quite low. It's like low medium or even towards low. We're adding some butter, and quite a bit of butter, because that's one of the secrets of this icing, why it is so good. Now some cream, and we're only putting in 1 tablespoon of cream, so this makes a thicker icing. For our donuts, we use 2 tablespoons, so it makes a little thinner icing that spreads more easily. Now we're adding corn syrup. Purpose of that is to give it a little bit of a harder finish and that beautiful satiny appearance that we get with this. And some vanilla to make it extra yummy. Stir it all up. So the reason mainly why we did this, we made Petit Fours because we did a lot of French baking, and this was the icing that we found that was the best for our Petit Fours. Now we're adding icing sugar in 3 batches and stirring it up. But we had a separate project for our pop-up shops. We're giving away donuts, and we don't want to give away a mediocre donut. We want it to be the best donut you can possibly buy. So the donut part of it we have nailed down. It's a fried yeast donut, and according to every expert I've ever talked to, it has to be fried, not baked. It sounds really healthy to do a baked donut, but it just cannot be as good as a fried donut. And if you want something really healthy, eat a carrot stick or eat half a donut or eat a donut every second day. But you can't really get around frying donuts. So we've got that great basic donut, and I was looking for an icing that we could use that would be as good as our basic yeast donut. And one day it just dawned on me, the icing for our Petit Fours is fantastic. So here we are stirring it all up. Look how creamy that is, so beautiful. So we have adapted that, and now we've created a super donut. It is so much better than anything you'll ever find at a donut shop. So here we are doing it a couple of ways. This is just dipping one of our cinnamon buns in there. Again, this is a little thicker. It actually works really well for cinnamon buns, and you might want to just keep it like this. But the nice thing is you can kind of adjust the consistency. So if you want a little thinner, add a little more cream. If you want a little thicker, add a little more icing sugar. See, letting the extra drip off. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. And you can see those two at the back are really nice. Those are the ones we dipped. And now the other method is just using a spoon. It's slower, but it's really nice to do, to just sort of slowly spoon that on top. You could also put it in a piping bag, except it's warm when it comes out of the bain-marie. So probably not the best way of doing it, and you don't want it to be cold. It should start warm, and then it'll cool on a cooling rack, and that's when it gets a little harder, a little shinier. Very nice. Okay, and then that was so nice, we're going to do it again. So here's our 4th cinnamon roll getting covered in this beautiful, delicious icing. It really is the best there is. There's nothing that can compare to this icing. So I'm really excited about you learning how to do it for yourself. And 1 more spoonful, and we're done. Voila. Wow, French Buttercream Petit Fours icing. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to catch our TV show, Baking for Change, on cable channels across Canada this fall.